Ooh, I can interact with that screen somehow. Giving me the option when I went far away from it. Lighting up. Oh! Oh, I can turn the screen off! They serve hot cocoa, tea, flat white, jazz, chocolate milk, swirly. Now, hot cocoa sounds really nice right
now. Hot cocoa and pizza? I don't know about that.
Well, not together.
No, there's nothing else in the background.
Although you know what is good together? Pizza and wasabi. Essentially
Depends
just
on the pizza, whether I don't know.
Like, you know what? Like, you know, red pepper isn't spicy enough on the pizza. Add in the spicy wasabi.
First time I tried wasabi, I didn't think it was all that bad.
No, I mean the first time I had it, I was a child, so. I was never a child.
Your nose a little bit, but other than
It's
that,
it's not that it's spicy. It's hot. You know,
it's
like
more like a radish than it is a pepper.
Yeah. Although, depending on the concentrate of it, like if I've had wasabi powder.
Yeah.
And essentially.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you take that, add some water, and you can just make your own wasabi. Like, it's really that simple. Except, yeah, it's a lot spice. Like, that actually has some spice and definitely more heat. Ooh, nachos. Super nachos. No way. What makes them so super? More cheese? Looks like more cheese. Burritos. Citrus beef burrito. Chicken burrito. Is that it? A variant? Nope, it's a
So
chili.
I'm at New Babbage now, and I don't see the bar going up or down. Well, it wouldn't go down, but I don't see it, the bar anymore on the HUD.
These, okay, because I see it, so. Increasing.
So it makes sense that you would have to be in that area to get paid.
Yeah. Satisfying burrito. Rich, spicy, stewed mutton. Mutton chops. The juice bar. I never go to the juice bar. I can interact with some of the screens and turn them off. Including the welcome screens. Actually, no, okay, I can't turn off the welcome screen, but it does highlight when you get a certain distance. Noodles. Noodles or noodles. Gray Cat PTV. Clothing store? Terminals. Do they not have terminals for the clothing store? Oh, they do. Okay.
New inventory and definitely worth taking a look.
Oh, cool! So you can actually get some of like the MISC T-shirt and the Crusader T-shirt. That's now you can purchase those two here. You can actually get some of the stuff that used to be event exclusive is now just regularly available. Interact with this screen. Oh. The ammo selection here, not the armor selection here, kind of.
We're at MLC1.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not great.
Bartender,
1 second,
hear
right?
me.
Need something?
Sure. Lots of it.
Choice.
Wow, this is the first time I've gotten one of these bartenders at the rest stops to work. Can't wait for them to model the fucking hose into that spritzer so that there's an actual hose and not like a random Star Trek device. It's so weird. It's not doing if you don't actually hold F on and drink that way. You just see the glass in your cup slowly, lessen and lessen until nothing's in it. Or it's just a glitch right now. By the way, it's kind of funny. I could see how many whiskeys it'll take for me to get drunk. Oh, that was it. Empty now.
Bay 3. A movie glass has been found. Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours. Katoma, please report to management as soon as possible. Katoma to management.
Hey! I was reading the rules they had on one of the screens, and the screen just changed.
What do you mean rules?
On the in the refinery deck, they have that big screen right as you enter the shop
Oh,
area. And it's all workers have a right to, and I was in the middle of the third one.
Foreman to billing.
Have a right to what?
Well, it was talking about how it was a list of have a right to, like functioning equipment or safe environment, stuff like that.
Huh.
The fact that they actually put real text that you can read here and actual rules is you wouldn't think this screen would change just because it stays something so long and you're only going to pass it, but it changes. Now here, all workers have a right to safe workplace, readily available functioning equipment that meets or exceeds the safety tolerances as established by the UEE and RSC 1875.2000. Filtration systems regularly cleaned and changed as designated by RSC 1910.1001 that can reduce the presence of aerosolized toxic byproducts created during the refinement process of metals and ore. Available documentation regarding the permissible exposure limit of any known hazardous substance that will be processed at this location, with scheduled breaks to ensure that no employee exceeds the separate decontamination and break areas with proper on-site sanitation tools and easy access. Oh, and I couldn't read. Here's the refinery. Here's your medical and decontamination stations.
Hi, good to have you back. You see anything you like? Hi, good to have you back. See anything you like?
Oh, here are the last two. Leave regular training on proper modern procedures for dealing with job hazards in your workplace and file a complaint or concern regarding workplace safety without the fear of reprisal or other punitive measures. In other words, common sense for what a worker has rights to. Decency. Workplace. This refinery regularly stores and processes materials that have been classified as hazardous by the UEE. Routes industrial methods that can potentially be dangerous. While these high-risk factors can result in unfortunate accidents, they don't have to. By carefully following all protocols and regulations, everyone here can work together safe. Have a safe workplace. Oh, it changed, but that doesn't. Okay. All employers have an obligation to comply with the UEE standards and workplace safety. Pretty much the same exact thing, but regarding what they have to do in order to maintain the workers' rights and stuff like that. That's cool. Some lore for people. The wash station. Head kits, gloves, gauze. I'd imagine this is like the office area of the refinery. Either that or where things get even worse in regards to processing and all the dangerous areas.
Foreman to billing.
Oh, almost fell over. I want one of these suits.
Need a hazmat team to head down to the subdeck. We got a chem spill.
There's actually a PA system and someone talking over it.
Yeah.
And it's not a British voice for once. Honestly, that was one of the first things I noticed about like Xenothreat and all the events that we've had so far is that, hey, not everyone in the Star Citizen universe is British. Or has a British, Australian, or New Zealander,
Yeah.
whatever accent.
Waste disposal has been postponed until further notice.
Would be interesting to hear other accents like Russian, German, and maybe even Israeli or something. Of course, the bad guys always need to have British accents, though. That's like rule one of sci-fi.
Like all super villains are British.
No, all the sci-fi villains usually are.
I curse you, Warner Brothers.
Unless you unless you have a British hero. Back to the gal. I will say this: the refineries are just a really atmospheric place, though. Like, you can just hang out there for a good hour. Hey, they do. They have red versions of those rucksacks. Kind of neat. PE armor.
Hi.
I'm afraid of that one mannequin in the yellow undersuit coming to life and then starting to choke me, saying we're becoming hysterical. Why don't you ask me about MicroTech L1 safety protocols? What is the name of this station? Like, aside from MicroTech L1? Something Fields or whatever? Sure. Where are you that you're 4 million kilometers out? Mining?
No, I'm on a microtech running around this ground track that I worked out. I'm hosting Saturday.
Oh hey, they have my favorite undersuit here, so that's a plus. They really don't have anything other than one set of medium armor here.
Yeah. Most of it's just light.
Yep. All light. They do have what I call the police helmet. The Renegade Recon. Where it's not a full closing visor. Make it, if they make this helmet have an opaque black visor, make it black in color, a red outline, and you got Judge Dredd, our citizen. Oh, sorry, it's an orange rucksack. They have weapons. I don't know if I've just simply not been paying attention or what, but I'm not seeing the bar anymore.
What can I get you?
Hey, this bartender's actually extremely responsive. Holy crapola, they have increased the list of beer that you can buy. You can buy ale, you can buy light beer, regular beer, buy some draft, different breweries. Oh, wait. I'm back.
Be with you in 1 second, all right? Need something? Choice.
Ooh. That from my arm kind of breaking just to drink.
Yeah, the other day I was at or last night, this morning, I don't remember. Anyway, when I was doing some mining, I don't know what happened to the server, but I ordered something to drink. I think it was some bottled water. When I drank it, you know how sometimes your hand gets inverted, so it's like twisting around really, really weird.
Holy shit! They got the ale down. This actually looks like ale. That's incredible. Can't wait until we can play these arcades.
I know. Well, the amount of time people are going to spend playing a game inside a game.
I mean, that's what Arena Commander and Star Marine are too, so... Hell, I just want to try these slots out too, you know? People are gonna be like, oh no, Star Citizen has gambling in it. Yeah, in-game gambling. At least here you'd have the illusion of control. Like in real gambling. I say illusion because you never know when they're rigged or if they might try to... Or they're not actually rigged, depending on where, who, and what.
Yeah.
But you need the slot machines. Honestly, slot machines of the future are actually cool because you have to stop them one thing at a time, not... So it gives you more control. I mean, there's 3 buttons and there's 3 slots, so... I imagine it would work as essentially you have them all going, and you press 1, then it goes to the next one. I wonder if maybe even you can choose the order. It's not preset. It'll be fun. Hell, even just playing a game of pool, or this isn't pool because none of the balls are numbered. There's a game similar to pool, or unnumbered balls, and they're all red, except for this one. Don't know what it's called, and I've never played it, but mostly it's just that. I do want to find out what Moon Assault Nexus is. If you stand near them, you can hear the themes of each of the games. I imagine this is a racing game, obviously. No, Hyper Vanguard Force 4. What type of arcade games would these even be? Are we talking
no
like
idea.
Missile Command and Pac-Man and Space
Well,
Invaders?
they can't use Pac-Man.
No, but like the style of
licensing.
game.
Style-wise, yeah. I imagine it'll be something more of like the 8-bit kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
1 second, all right?
I feel like one of these is definitely going to be a Space Invaders type game.
I mean, it'd be hilarious if they had like a 2D version of Arena Commander.
Like a Doom,
Just-
like a like 80s, 90s style Arena Commander.
Yeah. Where you like have stuff coming down from the top of the screen and you have to shoot it or dodge it.
Well, here's the thing. Hyper Vanguard Force 4 has 1 joystick and 6 buttons. But Moon Assault Nexus and Space Race both have 2 joysticks and 12 buttons. Which I take as that means 2-player. It reminds me of the, remember the Ninja Turtles fighting game? That beat 'em up arcade? They made a Simpsons version and X-Men version and the 4th. But it was essentially, it's the same game, but you know, it's 4 players.
Yeah, okay,
beat 'em
yeah.
up,
I used to have
side-scroller,
that
beat 'em
for,
up.
NES.
Yeah. No, arcade cabinet.
What?
No, the arcade cabinets, the side-scrolling.
I mean,
beat
I
'em
never
up.
saw the arcade cabinet, but the game, I'm pretty sure they made an NES version that
Oh.
I had.
I think I played all the X-Men, Ninja Turtles, and arcade cabinets. Still had them. That was still in existence.
Yeah, back in the day, I didn't really have any money to go to arcades and stuff like that.
I kind of mooched. Or I just spent all the money there and then had to complain about it later. Trying to determine why the shadow of this table is like that, but it's like overhead. I've sunk so much hours into art cabinets, like like those racing games for starters were they were fun, but I always lost. Or I was winning and then something would happen and I just...
Yeah, that's kind of built in though, isn't it?
But you keep playing and keep giving them money?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, in a way, there's slot machines of their own.
Yeah.
Just they're more interactive and fun.
I always
My
enjoyed
opinion.
the Missile Command though. Where you just had to stop the nukes from being, from landing at the city. You had to blow the nukes up in midair. So I noticed in Terminator Resistance, the hacking minigame is Frogger. And you think, oh, that's gonna get boring, right? No, because how many hours can you sink into playing Frogger constantly? Right, like you could probably sink 2 hours playing Frogger. And I like that, like they're taking an actual game and making that the mini game. Oh, so this is actually what I just drank, isn't it? Liberty Lake.
Days up, I'm in the middle of something.
You know, when he was doing that before, I thought he had a rag in his hand, but he doesn't. Oh, good.
Ease up. I'm in the middle of something.
Yes, you're in the middle of talking to me. Hey, don't walk away. Stop it.
Yep. Coming right up.
They have beer from different locations. I guess that would make sense, though. I mean, that's a thing in the real world, but now you have it on a bigger scale. Martian whiskey, Terran ale. Apparently, I'm about to drink some Terran ale.
Alright.
What confuses me, though, is how do you pay in order to play? You know, in a traditional arcade game, you have the little coin slot. But this is the 30th century. We're not using coins no more.
Oh, just like interacts with your mobiGlass.
I
Since
guess.
mobiGlass is tied to your.
Except there's still
Money and
a
everything.
there's still a well, I guess this can be a maintenance hatch, but you know, like that hatch in the stand of the arcade cabinet where the money is.
Yeah, that's just because the artist is modeling it
Yeah.
after something of the real world.
Well, as I said, it could be a maintenance hatch because it's got like a hook in it that kind of reminds. Easily could just be. This way, you don't have to move the entire arcade cabinet to fix something. Or so they can program it to eat your. You can sit on this bar. Oh, I can be the drunk. The local drunk now. Oh, that's why. If no one's killing Xeno ships, we don't get passive income.
Yeah,
and
saw
I
that.
didn't even know that. Well, I'm not wearing a helmet, so I'm not gonna. How much money did I make? I'm at 2.8 million. My civilian defense force reputation gone up. Almost at level 3.
Is the reward the same as it used to be, the
Yes.
armor?
Which means I already have them all anyways.
Yeah, I do too.
Wow, Crusader loves me. I'm a level 3 tracker, I'm a first responder trainee, and I'm a security contractor. And my rep with them is, I'd say 50% into, or maybe 50-ish or so percent into the green. Bounty Hunters Guild likes me too. Probably all those cave bounties I've been doing. What is the unified distribution management? Oh, investigation missions where you have to get the black box. That's it. Huh. Guess where the Bounty Hunters Guild's headquarters are?
I have no idea.
New York City. Know it. In 20 years from now, I will start the Bounty Hunters Guild, and it will last for hundreds of years. Founded in 2387. Good near 400 years from now. Current leadership is Kristen Sabotka. Never tell when those T's are silent, you know?
Yeah.
Blackjack Security. They operate out of the Farron system. Founded 2885. Private security firm. Civilian Defense Force. I actually knew this, that it was founded in Bremen, and it was founded in 2947. Headquarters is in Bremen. Bryce Belawa, and there was another guy that was involved because it was created by two people. The lore post that they had, what, 2-3 weeks ago now?
No, I don't.
It's all about the CDF and how it was founded. It's actually Data Security. Director Sasha Rust. Oh, Hurston was founded in 2446. And UDM is founded in 2946. False. How's Eckhart? I haven't done any of the mission giver stuff in a while.
Ease up, I'm in the middle of something.
One of the guys at the bar is standing on the chair. Old habits die hard, it seems.
Good choice.
Some people just like standing on chairs. Come on.
Only one.
I mean, they're inebriated, so what do you expect?
Then there's two guys
No.
having a discussion in one of the booths. And they're actually sitting.
You know, the guy in the chair probably just heard it's something that NPCs do now and then. Wanted to give it a try.
Well, he's not lonely. And oh, there's two people inside with each other. He's like, huh, he's holding a drink too. Oh, but there's another hand. Oh, yeah, I noticed the hands down. Interesting. Why is one of his hands white, but the guy's black?
Oh, I almost made a bad joke. Because he's mixed race. Duh.
Either that or he decided to go Michael Jackson, but you know, 30th century, they don't have all the facts. And
Or maybe he was in one too many firefights and the doctor had to give him, and he couldn't afford, you know, the good replacement and had to go with the discount.
the discount just being someone else's arm.
Yeah. The other dude that he was in a fight with that didn't win.
Trophy, I got an arm.
Like, well, I mean,
Like
he's not using it
just
anymore.
like a comedic version of like what the predators. You know, they take human skulls. I take arms. I have a collection of arms. Would you like to see them?
And then
It's just a giant freezer, and left arm, right arm, like in different sizes. Like this, I replace my arms whenever to whatever situation I need them. I'm trying to. It's so weird because from in the low lighting, and from this from like a front-on angle, it just looks like cell shading. But it's just the white guy with the black guy's face kind of clipping through. Like from far away, it looks like cell shading. Close up, you realize the true nature. Of course, the guy that's standing on a chair is the most interesting guy in the bar. Gotta stand out some way, right? I'll put my helmet on so I can have a light. I can't tell which of them has... I think the white guy has a mohawk. The ears and nose are not aligned. You can totally mistake this for like some kind of tie-dye shirt or like a camo shirt or something. I wonder if there's a way to fix them, but... Oh, here's a guy in a tie-dye shirt. Oh, this is probably the guy. It's probably the same character model that is clipping through that other guy. I can take their drinks, but I can't drink it.
See you later. Ease up, I'm in the middle of something. Yep, coming right up.
I miss the stools. They used to have stools at the bar.
What happened to them? They get rid of them?
They're just not here. Oh, I'm gonna have a bottle of beer.
Good one.
And they at least have booths. There's only two. One of them is being used. It would be interesting if they got creative with the arcade games and then just make like essentially reskinned version of the old ones.
Smart buy.
I now have many questions. My character just screwed the top of the bottle, or the beer bottle off, and when he stopped drinking, he put the cap back on. But this isn't any different than modern day beer bottles. It's not threaded. And got the traditional cap and everything. Ooh, flasks. That is a comfortable looking flask. Probably really durable too. That's a lot of cigars. Shame we can't smoke yet. I'll just get your character in like a trench coat and a cigar. Pair of shades maybe. Go as cliche as you possibly can.
Hi, good to have you back.
You know what the problem is regarding like doing a horror video in Star Citizen? Like about objects, rather, like weapons and stuff like that. They change from one patch to another, so it's like, oh, you know, the Scourge railgun fires 15 rounds per magazine, right? It has 15 rounds in one magazine. It's like, no, now it has 10. Well, no, now it has 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to continue to happen.
Exactly. Or it's like, you know, this gun, oh, it fires, you know, 700 rounds per minute. Nope, now it's like 650. Now it's, you know, now it's 635. Now it's 700 again.
Yeah, I'd say anyone who's trying to make a video that's going to last for a long time and be accurate is just asking for pain and suffering.
Yes, I know. that hypothetical someone is me. And it's mostly just annoying because you're like, you know that going in. It's like, okay, so I'm just gonna wait. But then you run into the same problem as Star Citizen in general, is that you're just waiting.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make videos and people are going to be interested, then just make
That's
sure
why
that
a lot of the lore
name them,
videos
yeah.
are like, you know, Astropub and now Board Gamer have been doing. A lot of them pertain to companies and the stuff that they're not changing, you know, or like they just added stuff like that. Like if anything, they'll change by adding stuff to it, not changing what exists. In regards to that lore, like Crusader Industries and Solid Outline, that sort of stuff. Pretty much things that have dedicated pages on the Galactopedia. You know, alien races, stuff like that. Like the bigger stuff, right? Not like the small things like weapons, armor. Part of me really wants to just get inside this PT, drive it around. Another part of me wants to do the same thing, but run over people. It's interesting to see how some of the NPCs here are not wearing clothes that you can buy here. Which I guess makes sense, because it means that they've stopped here the rest. this bothers me. Like, why are they having these horrible combinations of armor on display? Freaking sea green, turquoise undersuit with bright orange legs and yellow. It's the colorblind armor, right?
Yeah.
So this way you see what looks like something normal. Okay, this one isn't that bad.
Hi. Good to have you back.
These look good. These are just undersuits. The things in the shop themselves on display, there's only 2. And then the 2 outside, they're really horrible. Now, Dust Up claims that their helmets can withstand explosions, but do they save the person wearing the helmet? Like, yeah, the helmet's fine, but unfortunately, this explosion rendered your head into liquid goo. They had to pour you out of the helmet.
Like, well, your head's okay and your body's okay, but your neck is severely damaged.
Right, that too. Whiplash. They can't save you from it.
Yeah, the helmet and the head are okay, but we had to look a little while until we found it because it came off of your body.
Also, just lore-wise, that helmet is super well known with criminals. Gifts for Citizen Day. Bison helmets. I'm questioning. The shopkeep has a box, you know, those ammo crates where it says 250 rounds of 8.55 cartridges, millimeter cartridges.
I'll take your word for it.
The green boxes that also serve as loot crates in the bunkers.
I mean, I've probably seen them, but I never paid attention to them.
Okay, well, there's one in the ammo shop next to the, or at least the current person on the the register, the cashier.
Yeah.
Yet why is there a box of ammo next to? Like the random crates here and there, I can understand, right? Oh, new inventory that they're constantly getting in or shipping out or whatever. So I can understand like the literal cardboard boxes and hard cases. But why is there an ammo crate? Unless they just use that as like a safe, right? 'Cause it's an ammo crate. Hell, maybe that's like where they have ammo because they got a gun somewhere here for them to, As I say that, I'm trying to look underneath the register to see if there's a gun. And the store tries to get held up. If... Talk to this person? Okay, I think I have answered the question of the ammo crate. Shoplifters will be executed to the fullest extent of the law. And executed is in extremely large letters, especially when compared to the rest of the sign. Sold out. Oh, they sell magazines too. Holy crap, I think that's the old battery model from way back in the day. But these are, I want to say, S38 magazines, the bearing pistol. So I guess they doubled as a ammo shop, but maybe then you had the gun store, the Y-Fire chain set up shop, and now they have a competitor. I like the fact that I'm already like trying to think of how the world of this station works. Just from visuals. That's good design right there.
Need something?
Any new dialogue when you ask them?
I don't know. Same as any other day, I guess. Yeah, fine. I'm in the middle of something.
Who's talking to me?
I'm busy.
Wow. So I asked him how's it going 4 times, and the first 2 he's like, yeah, it's okay, I suppose. And then the 3rd time he's like, I'm in the middle of something, and the last time he's like, I'm busy, and it just took me out of the conversation.
Leave me alone.
Pretty much. I like how it got progressively more aggressive. Now I'm gonna ask him the 5th time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like this is a really exciting job or anything. They ain't making Spectrum shows about what I do. You know, living the dream.
And now I came back and he's being all like sarcastic. You know, no, they're not making any Spectrum shows about me. Living the dream. You know, it's funny, truthful, and effective. Everyday clothing at everyday prices. I'm surprised that a real-world company hasn't come up with something like that. You know, like a Gap or something like that. Gap, everyday clothes for everyday prices. At everyday prices.
Welcome back.
Can't talk to the gun shop guy. But he does have one of those Van Duel target paper targets back office. Not get into. If I can stand on the... Okay. Can't crouch though. I made it in! I'm exploring the back of a gun shop. This is a very large crate. Obviously some ammo crates, all empty. Try a rifle, pistol, or shotgun. More information, please contact your local shooting range. Gotta love lights going through a vented window. Whitley's Guide has a weapons magazine? Oh, DEFCON 2946. Oh my god, and the weapon models in the magazine are the old models from, well, back in 2946. So the old Arclight. I don't know what that middle. The Arrowhead sniper rifle. That's the old Gallant back when it was called the ATT-4. Question is, how do I get out of here? Not expect this to work. How's the race practice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the changes this guy was talking about, I'm thinking that he hasn't actually run any laps around here because there's this really big ridge that runs around the tree line that he was suggesting I change the line around, and I don't think it's better.
Datapad left it here. Holy crap, I can actually make out who it's from and who it's to. From Lonnie Gray, who Redden Reclamation Team. Subject prep for launch. Huh. And of course, there's a big Benny's Noodles carton. You ever hear of the Dakar Rally? I think it's called. It's a real race, not Star Citizen. The way
say
it
the
was
name
founded.
again?
What?
Say the name again.
Dakar Rally, I think.
Like Descartes?
Like DAKAR.
No, I don't think I have.
Founded in 1978, after the year after the founder was got lost and just had fun trying to find his way back to civilization in another race. So it's like this off-road race where it's think Mad Max but with safety precautions. Like they won't let you enter the race if you have like if your car doesn't meet expectations and stuff like that. Not because, screw you, only X can do this, but people have died on this race. Imagine that's why. Very, very sad if that wasn't.
Got some new inventory in. Definitely worth taking a look.
Okay, I want that shirt in real life. Dangerous spacesuit required. It's the dangerous spacesuit required sign from all the airlocks.
Hey, back again, I see. Welcome.